What's going on YouTube? Claic Yuzolt back again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video, and in today's video we finally get the last part of the Esper units. That's right, we're getting Bahamut Dark Fina, Lakshmi Lid, and Phoenix Jake all together on a banner. We're going to talk about why this may be a banner you may want to pull on and more, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so from my understanding, these Esper units are finally coming to a close with Umbral Dragon Dark Fina, Flame of Rebirth Jake, and Healing Avatar Lid, and I think Lid is the best looking one out of all of the Esper units. I really don't like the way they look. I think they're huge, clunky, take up too much space for the little bit of amount of space we have for our 6 units, but I think Lakshmi Lid, and if you guys didn't know, yellow is by far my favorite color, so she has a lot of gold and yellow going on in her kit with a little bit of red. I think it looks really nice. We're gonna have our step-ups going on here, but the problem is at the very end, it's gonna be either one of the 3 units. That's right, we're gonna have to worry about all 3 of these units on the same step-up, which is going to be pretty tough. I guess you can exchange, like we did for the Stern I did recently. We can exchange for the one that we want, and then possibly just UOC the other, their Prism, or do, you know, the 12, excuse me, the 12k step up here that we can get to get the Prism. Now, it's really going to be up to you. Now, are these units worth it? I think yes. 2 of the out of the 3 units, I think, are really great units. Will even will hold their value going into Neovision, because that's one of the things we always talk about is how, or at least recently, is how Neovisions is really going to blow the doors off with how powerful they're going to be. There's going to be a lot of changes going on in the meta, etc. And I think that's coming soon, especially with the way they're doing this anniversary. I'd say within the next month or 2, we're going to be seeing Neovisions hit global, which is going to be an exciting time. But I think 2 of these units, which are going to be Dark Fina and Lid, are going to actually stand up against the Neovision units and actually be worth your time and Lapis. So first off, Dark Fina here, Bahamut Dark Fina or Umbral Dragon Dark Fina, is going to be an extraordinary magic damage dealer. And when I say that, I just want you guys to know she will be doing a ton of damage. She has great imperils. She has insane single target magic damage, making her just like we talked about with Rem and Ace in the last banner. She's going to be great for Dark Visions. Her Super Trust Mastery reward is Dark Empress Birch, 68 on the attack, 180 on the magic, Dark Elemental, activate imbued with Dark Dragons and King's Might, boost equipment and magic when armed with 2 one-handed weapons. So we're gonna get true dual-wield magic on this bad boy, 180 on this whip, and I guess you're gonna be dual-wielding whips if you want to get the most out of it. It's a great STMR specifically for her. But when we're reaching out and trying to go to other units and things like that, they have to be able to have the whip on to get use out of this, and if they can, it's great. If they can't, obviously they can't put it on, so it's a little bit more niche than it saying it's a rod or, you know, some kind of equipment that's more widely reached out. Her TMR actually, though, is super wide. Everybody can use it. That's a magic damage dealer, boost magic by 50% and magic damage against dragons. So it's a dragon killer, magic dragon killer, throwing on top of it some magic 50%. I definitely would love to have one of these in my arsenal when we're considering us going against dragons. And then again, talking about her, I'm finally getting back to banner reviews. I wanted to do one for Ace and Rem, but I never got around to it. We will be doing banner reviews for these units, but in short, again, Dark Fina is going to have everything she needs in her own kit. She's going to be able to do a nice big LB. She has huge damage dealer modifiers. And then she also imperils on her own, and then again, it's single target, so it should be, from what I understand, we'll correct myself if I need to in the comments, but she is going to be able to be a Dark Vision goddess. She was one of the big jumps in damage before the Neovisions when it came to JP, and like I said, she really holds her own even against them when it comes to magic damage dealing, so she's really good. Next up, we have the one that I think is the, I would say in quotation marks, loser of the banner or the booby prize, but at the same time, very still good unit. Flame of Rebirth Jake or Phoenix Jake, gonna be like a finisher, LB finisher, big time damage. He has that kind of setup that we've been seeing a lot with somebody like Noctis, or where you're going to use ability, or Regina, where you're going to use abilities, then use a big LB, and then even after that, after using the LB, some of your abilities get more powerful. So he's going to be one of those finishing type units, and a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun with him. I just personally am not interested, as I already have AC Cloud. Super Trust Mastery Reward, Fire type Energy Bayonet. Attack 172, two-handed weapon, activated flaming ignition, escape death one time when HP drops below a certain point. So it's pretty cool. It's a gun with 172 attack. That's a high attack gun. It is a two-handed weapon, giving you that true double hand, weapon variance. And then also gives you guts, which is incredible because in this game, from what I understand, guts do stack. So like if you get guts from like your gun, for example, you get them from Lucid Lens, that's going to stack up. And eventually maybe you don't even die because you keep getting that guts proc to happen, which is pretty cool. The Trust Master reward is Phoenix Synergy, boost attack by 50% and fire resist by 30%, and restore HP every turn. I think it's a fine TMR because, again, it can go on any attacker where you're going to need fire resist. The restore HP every turn is pretty cool. Don't get me wrong, but it's more about that fire resist, building that up against something that you need it while not sacrificing too much attack on your units, which means it's going to be used widely and everywhere else. And like I said, Flame of Rebirth Jake is going to be one of those finisher types. If you're into that, if you think he looks cool, you want to get into him, he does okay damage. But again, I know that you guys may not like that on the channel. Like it's probably 50-50 split talking about these Neo Visions, but they're coming soon. It's not like it's not going to be something that you guys are, it's not 6 months away. It's months away, 1 to 2 months away. And I don't think that he really is the unit you guys want to be spending your lapis on, but he is on the banner, so if you end up getting him, he's not just a like throwaway unit. He can actually be used. Last but not least, we have Healing Avatar Lid, or Lakshmi Lid, and my goodness, like I said, I love this unit. This unit is going to be a breaker type, so I know a lot of you guys have been getting like Riku 10-2. You guys have gotten a lot of different breakers, and some of you are waiting for Vaughn to come out, which is going to be an astronomically good unit. But Healing Avatar Lid is also great when it comes to being a breaker. I do not have an updated breaker to do those high 80, 84 type breaks. I'm still sitting with my Sylvie to do my breaks right now, but that's just because the way my team comp is. So I'm looking for an upgrade, but the problem I'm having is, like, while Healing Avatar Lid is phenomenal, she has things like remove, like her break is on 4, it's a 4-turn cooldown break, but it also removes the buffs of the enemy. So you know how, you always have to dispel or something like that to get rid of the buffs, then you have to re-break. Well, her breaks removes the buffs. So you guys have probably played with Kryla or some of these units where they just get rid of the buffs. They get rid of all the good stuff the enemy wants and doesn't get rid of any of your stuff that's on it. She does that on her 4-turn cooldown break, and it's a giant break. So just that alone makes me want to hang out with this unit and use it, because that's insane. It's an insane thing to have going on. But again, the problem is Vaughn should be coming out. That's what I'm going to give you guys a breakdown right now. I think Vaughn is coming within the next month, right before Neo Visions. I think they're going to push the high tier units. They're going to look at Japan. They're going to look at the units that everybody wanted. They spent the money on. They're going to push them down our throats. And I say down our throats, but I mean, they're just going to give them to us. Access for us to pull, right? To get rid of our Lapis. And then they're going to smack us with Neo Vision Cloud and the Final Fantasy VII Remake units. So just be aware of that. If you are waiting on Vaughn, Vaughn is a great unit as well. A breaker, a finisher. Also gives your whole team the ability to evade an attack. Like, he casts it and then it keeps casting it every turn. So they're going to be evading an attack there. He's very, very good and has an insane STMR. So it's really up to you on how you want to pull on this, but I'm just giving you guys the value of Healing Avatar Lid. While some people will probably be waiting on Vaughn, you do get her, and then also your chance at one of the best, if not the best, magic damage dealer for a time to come. She will be the best when she releases by far. Like, she will put other people to shame. But obviously with Neo Visions and other units at release, things happen, power creep. But you're gonna have a S tier magic damage dealer and then an S tier breaker support unit on the same banner. Super Trust Master reward, Healing Avatar's Hammer, attack 154, spirit 41, activate Blessed Hands, boost LB gauge fill rate, enable Unstoppable, protection, boost stop resist for all allies, charming protection, boost our charm resist for all allies. So big attack, Spirit Hammer, and then gives you guys the ability to make sure everybody is immune to stop and charm. It's okay. I don't see it as being something that most people will even try to go for, period. The charm and stop resist is awesome, but there are a lot of units out there that do that on their own without having to get an STMR. Lakshmi Synergy, boost HP and spirit by 20% and attack by 30%, and chance of curing poison, blind, sleep, silence, paralysis, confusion, disease, and stone for all allies when receiving a physical or magical attack. So it's pretty cool because it is like a cleanse that will be procced when they get hit. So you're getting the nice HP and spirit up, a little bit of attack, and if they were to get paralyzed or confused, that has a chance to just cleanse it off of you automatically. I think I would rather be sitting in the boat of having just resist to it, so I never get these things happen to me if it's going to happen in a trial fight. But, you know, so overall, I think the STMR and TMR on her aren't the best, but she is a phenomenal unit, so don't let that slide too much. You know what I mean? Don't let her, don't let that push you away from summoning for him. So I think it's a great banner. The problem is it's 3 units, and one of them is a booby prize. And Vaughn, I'm saying Vaughn's coming out in the next month easily. Like, that's for sure. I put my big bets on that. Okay, scrolling on down, we are going to be getting a I think this is a raid, right? This is going to be a raid event. Yep, this is going to be a raid event. Going to be able to get some nice items here. The Omnirod. You guys remember the Omnirod? Jeez Louise, man. Dragon Conqueror. This is going to be a killer here that you guys can get your hands on, which is great. And then you're just going to be able to do the raid like we normally do. The bonus units you can see here. Ooh, Monster, Nicky Toad. Oh my goodness. Going to be able to use them. Here's a 5-star select ticket, which is weird that they didn't have it in the King Mog event, but I guess they're just spreading it out differently. Let's look. We got Dark Visions coming out again. So for everybody out there that loves Dark Visions, here's your chance to get some more Dark Visions action going on. And make sure you guys are working towards those awesome weapons. We have this exploration event, which I do believe we need to be doing. Yes, you guys all need to be doing this exploration event specifically for this new ribbon. This ribbon's awesome. It's super ribbon. All right. So we're all used to putting on ribbon and being immune to status elements. Here we're going to be able to be immune to status elements, and we can activate super ribbon, which gives us nullify to stop and charm. So we were just talking about units being able to do that. We can get our hands on an item, we can put on a unit, and they can activate nullify, stop, and charm, which is going to be fantastic. Plus get you some summoning tickets. Man, this is a good, hey, look, we got a good item. We got some summoning tickets, some lapis. All right, dude. This isn't one of those lame-o freaking trials they put in the games. It's pretty good. Then we're going to get some more Dark Vision summons. Guys, I've never had good luck on these. 5-star rate goes up to 8%, though. All right, so you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance I can finally get my Riku. Is that real? I don't know. We'll have to find out. We get some daily rewards, and then this is just all that ticket stuff they always go over when new units come out, you know, all the exchange tickets and stuff. So overall, a great banner. Will I be summoning? I think I will. I think I've always told myself I'll be summoning for Bahamut Dark Fina, and with Healing Avatar Lid, or Lakshmi Lid kind of chained together with her. We'll see if we get lucky. We didn't get lucky on the Stern banner. We may get lucky here. I have to be careful because Vaughn is coming out, and yes, I will be going for Vaughn as well, trying to get that STMR, because that STMR, guys, is a sword, gives 30% evade and 30% draw attack. It's dumb broken. It's dumb busted how much it gives you in one item for a lot of things you really want in this game. So I got to be careful with my lapis. Obviously, I mean, you know, getting back to my spinning ways in FFBE are coming soon is for sure with Neo Visions, but I'm trying to be as frugal as I can with it, but we'll have to wait and see. So before we get out of here, guys, I'm doing a little quiz in the comments below. I'm going to show you guys my background on my desktop. If you can name who this character is, put it in the comments. I want to see how many people can get this right. Who is this man in my background on my desktop? Anyway, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you're going for these units, you're waiting for Vaughn, or even just holding everything for Neo Visions. Subscribe for future FFBE content. Follow me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Claic Yuzolt. We had a great stream yesterday, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.